All right, guys, picking up right where we left off last time, let's create a profitability by location. And this time we'll go by store city. So we're going to create a new chart. We're going to call it profitability by location. And the interesting thing here is actually, so you know how I brought up longitude and latitude in the previous one, you can actually just use store city and drag it over detail. That's something very cool. But I wanted you guys to understand the longitude and latitude first. So we're also going to want our profitability. And in order to actually measure profitability, we could just have profit by location, but I want profitability. And we need a profit ratio for that. We're going to need to create a calculated field. So we will take our total profit. We will create a calculated field. We'll take total profit and divide it by revenue. And we'll call this profitability ratio. So, okay, we now have our profitability ratio, and we're going to bring that over color. And since this is a ratio, we don't really want to use a sum. That can be misleading. Even though this does appear to be working, average is what you should use for any kind of ratio. So we're going to change what this is called a aggregation. We're going to go down, right click on sum of profitability, measure sum, change it to average. Okay, that looks slightly better. So we now have our profitability ratio by each one of these locations. We can see that the different colors seem to be slightly less profitable over here. But to show the impact of each one of these areas, let's add revenue to the size. And these are still a little bit small. So let's make the sizes a little bit bigger. And again, I just click on size to do this. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we now have, we can see our revenue is the size and our profitability is the color. But blue does not really represent this very well. So what we'll do next is we will change the color. This time we're going to click on color and we're going to go to edit colors. And one of the best ones for profitability kind of stuff is this green gold, because green equals money, as everybody knows. And yeah, see, that looks much better. Much easier to tell immediately where we're having issues and where we're on the low end. Of course, these areas of issues are still having roughly 56% profit ratio. So that's not exactly an issue, but it's definitely less than 72%, like what's going on over here in San Francisco. And it seems that Detroit may be having some issues. And that's pretty much it for a profit ratio graph. We could also potentially add in the names of the location, and all you need to do that is to take the store city and drag it over label. This is okay, but some of them are like going to be overlapping each other. So we're not getting the name of, say, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, New York. But we'll leave it for now. That's everything for this graph. A profitability by location graph shows us that there seems to be, good profitability over here. But as we start moving across the countries, there seems to be a little bit more issues, but specifically Miami and Detroit are really problematic areas at 57 and 56% profitability ratio. So those should definitely be looked into. I will see you guys in the next one. We will be doing a related graph to this one, but breaking it down by quarter to see trends over time by location.